But at the moment, the buzz name is Does Play. We're looking at 28 competitions over 28 days.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 2 of the Faction versus Mega in the losers bracket final of the Does Play 4v4 variant pay-to-play. I'm Lockdog. Joining me is Bioacid, and we saw Mega took out a convincing win, and Luca with the scope on Zeus, he could only see his head, picks him off, and that is a beautiful first kill for the Faction to come back in this game.
After that, he just got a tag on back-to-back that right-hand corner rock as well. Oh, almost driving that two-piece there as he dashes inside. He's taking there very quickly, however. Now a 3v1 situation. Back-to-back guy himself in a 1v2. And just like that, those double jumps of the sniper rifles were out in at least 3 hands that round. And you'll see it here on the kill cam kill pop. Quick switch around to grab him before he could defuse that bomb. But I felt sorry for Luke at the start there. He could have had 3 kills. He got a tag on back-to-back who was in that back right corner. After picking out a very quick scope behind, I think it was a Hydra behind that, behind the package right at the back there as well. So a great first round there for that TS squad. Can they follow it up for good defensive rounds? It's the question. Obviously, most teams, perhaps once they get that bomb down, they are more happy with that attacking side of things here.
Yeah, that's right. Like, you can push that A bomb extremely fast. If you get that bomb down, then it's pretty easy to defend. One player dropped from both teams at the moment, and it looks like Eminent's going to go straight in for this plant. Will Luca see him? Luca is trying to just poke through the gap there. Couldn't quite see him, and the bomb does go down there for Mega. So they've got 3 players up to try and defend this one. But Hydra, he's right out on the flank over near B. Let's see what he can do as he tries to rotate around and see if he can pick up some kills.
Yeah, like you said, on that flank, trying to rotate around, decides to head back pretty much around to his own little area there. It's now a 2v2. You've got Luke and Blue up against Eminence and Hydra here in this round number 2. Of course, 20 seconds left on that clock. You need 7.5 to the defusal here. And right now, it's not looking too promising for that squad to defuse the bomb. You'll see him just testing it there. Luke try to poke up. Eminence tries to get the 2-piece there. Can't finish off the second kill, but did enough damage and wasted enough time for that bomb not to be defused at all. And just like that, Hydra will get that final kill here to tie rounds up 1 apiece. And you're like, well, he spoke about, once you get the bomb down, it's sort of your time to dictate the pace of how that round's going to play out. As long as you stay alive and just check the bomb every so often, then you're pretty much safe in regards to picking up a round for your team.
Yeah, definitely like to see some more blocking nades, or at least blocking stuns over on that A side, just to check whether that team's planting the bomb. Then you could stop that bomb plant rather than trying to react to it once it is down. That's what a lot of teams seem to try and do on this map, and it just doesn't seem to work a great deal. We're on board with Luca again, tries to go for the scope. He gets tagged himself with the scope from the other team as he does get dropped there. First blood of the round going to back-to-back. Eminence also taking down Blue. Killer Point now trying to go contest as he sees a couple of players. Will pick up one, trying to get this tagged on the second one. Gets taken down from behind, and now we've got Swifty right back in his spawn with the bomb, and he's got a 1v3 to try and deal with. This definitely could be a good round for Mega to take on their defense.
Well, it could be. Obviously, you got Swifty just chilling here. He does have an overkill situation happening, so it's sort of an advantage in a way in that regards. Plus, he's got bomb in hand, so it's going to help him out in the long run to perhaps get that bomb down at a bomb site here. But this dashing, making a lot of noise across the map. He's getting his position away, I believe, shortly. And the players from that Mega squad will know where he is. They'll close in, pinch down on him, and pick up the kill. Just like that, you see at the exact same time, 2 players put tags on him. They end up getting the kill, and just like that, the round will go in favour of Mega, becoming 2-1 now. Zeus will be the one who picked up that final moment. But just on the top right-hand side, it looks like Hydra was the one who also put tags on him to assist in that final kill.
Yeah, 2-1 now, and Mega, they played it very well. They knew that Luca was going to try and go for that scope, so they tried to push him and just pick him off, and they did exactly that. And once they got him down, they just worked their numbers advantage well and were able to pick up that round pretty easily in the end. Now they're going to be on the attack again. Eminence, again, as usual, with bomb, he's just going to wait back, play a little bit slower. Usually you see a lot of teams play very aggressive to start off with, then slow down on this map and try and get the picks later on, because the other team will catch on to the pushes you're making. As we will try and find someone a little bit more in the action. Hydra is just waiting for someone to push, and it seems like Mega, just a very slow round so far by them, trying to get to the early picks.
Oh, it is. You'll look at that sun right now. Those things are already gone. No one being dropped as of yet. Now, they're going to make this play for the bomb site now. You might see a couple of late night. Oh, I don't know if Luke just saw him as he popped across there. Hydra does pick up Luke at the same time, though, so the comms will come out. The question is if Luke had seen him. Hydra picked up the 2-piece there as well. trying to pick up a third, gets shut down by Blue. Tag central there on Eminence as Zeus picked up Blue as well. Becomes now a 1v3. Swifty by himself. Eminence, Zeus and Back all still alive here. Swifty's going to try and push straight to ball. I thought he's going to go straight for the defusal there and just try his luck when players are all around him. He decides against it. He's going to swing around the back behind these guys now. One player inside back circle there at Tower. One player back there again, but from behind, Eminence will be the one to put shots in to pick up that kill, and that's 2 straight rounds now for Mega, increasing their lead by 2 rounds. The score becomes 3-1 with that 4th round now gone.
Yeah, 2 rounds in a row. They've left Swifty in a 1v3, and he hasn't been able to pull it off. He was just pinched well there by Zeus and Eminence there, so he really didn't have a great deal of chance once his teammates went down and that bomb was there to defuse. Because as we say, it's hard enough when it's 4-on-4 and the bomb gets planted to try and defuse that one, let alone a 1v3. So Swifty, he needs to get some kills though. He is 1-3, so he needs to be pushing up a little bit more. He's playing very passive, which is why he's usually the last one alive for his team. But Luca's going to be the one to pick up the first blood there. Swifty actually going to take the bomb, and he's going to go wide on B, but he did get taken down. 2v2 situation now as Killerpie will take down Back, and it's going to be a 1v2. Zeus has got Blue and Killerpie to deal with.
Yeah, you know, he's in the right vicinity to do what he needs to do, which is clutch this round for his team and grab their 3rd round in a row. And obviously it'll be a great thing for Mega if he can do that. But right now, TF looking to get this bomb down here at the B-bomb site. Thanks to Clovis, we can see Zeus outside there. He's just packing around. The bomb will go down. So he's aware that they're both there in that vicinity. Oh, Blue man just spots him at the corner of his eye. Shots going in. Zeus picks up 1 there of Killerpie. He may have seen 2 down below. He doesn't see him. Shots getting missed here by Blue, however. He's going to push in and challenge him here. And the corner picks up the kill thanks to him already being red. That was almost a big mistake there by Blue, but you know, he came up in the end, he came up clutch, he got the round for his team, so that's all that matters in the end. 3-2 that scoreline becomes.
Yeah, Blue chased that kill, and a little bit risky, but he knew Zeus was tagged, so he only needed to get 1 or 2 shots into him to get that kill. So I guess it was 50-50. If he missed some shots, then he definitely could have been taken down pretty easily and choked that round. Really, that would have been a 1v2 for Zeus at the time, but it didn't matter. They got the round anyway. It's 2v3 now on the scoreboard. 3v3 situation. Eminence is going to be up top jungle. He's got that bomb in hand. He did see a player. He's not sure where he went. Going to see Luca get some shots out, take him down, as Luca did take down Zeus. So a 2v2 situation now. Killerpie and Swifty, Eminence and Hydra, as Swifty also goes down. So Killerpie up against his one of his old teammates, and Eminence. See what he can do. 2v1. The bomb is right next to him. He doesn't actually know that, as he's just still trying to search for those kills. Gets shot in the back, taken down 4-2. And yet again, Mega looking strong, looking like they're going to take out their 2nd map, but it's search and destroy, so anything can still happen.
Oh, anything could, you know, but at the same time, I see Mega just having a bit of a relief, so just because of the fact they picked up 2 consecutive rounds, it's given them that little bit of advantage. So every round they pick up now to put them back in that 2-round lead. Obviously, you can see it now, 4-2 is what I'm referring to. They could lose this next round and still be up by 1, win their next round again. You know, in the end, it'll come down to them winning overall. I think it'll be like 6-4 at that stage. So, you know, if they can keep it going. If they just keep winning 1 round and lose 1 round, then yeah, they've got this in the bag easily. IG have to just change it up a little bit, I think, here. They've tried a few times, hitting that A-bomb side, hasn't worked. They tried to be once. They picked up the round in the end, so that's what you'll see right now. They are trying to get that a 2nd time here, and they got 2 players down, 2 to go, just as Mega do as well. 1 player.
Oh my!
Swifty's headshot on Eminence will not be happy about that. Zeus now by himself in a 1v2, and a good rotation there by Swifty straight away to put that bomb down at A instead of B.
Yeah, great play by Swifty there just to hightail it out of there, and there we go. The final kill comes out, 3-4. But as you were saying, by Mega, all they need to do, they just need to keep winning their attacks as they have been doing, and they'll be able to take out this map by 2 rounds. But if they, whenever they lose a round, it comes back to that 1 round difference, and the faction, all they need to do, they need to get that first pick on their defensive side, and that slows down Mega's push extremely quickly, and if they can bring it back to 4-4, this definitely could go either way. Luca actually pushing very aggressively down towards this A side. Zeus is going to take down Swifty early on with that Atlas scope, and 2 players already down for Mega there as Killerpie gets the nade out. Blue also taking him down. Mega will hit back onto Blue, so 2v2 situation. Luca and Killerpie up against Eminence and Hydra.
Yeah, you'll see that 2v2 coming out, going to slow it rounded down. obviously you'll see these guys, try and figure out where they need to push to, and they probably won't get their bomb down until they pick up at least one player. Whether that be Killer Pie or Luca at that stage, who knows? You'll see Eminence now. Him and his teammate of Hydra are looking to push across here to B. It might be a bit of a risky move going straight for this bomb plan. Just like that, I said it before, they need to get a kill before they put that bomb down. They decided to try and get the bomb down quickly. Killer Pie poked in, saw that, picked up that kill. And just like that now, closing in from Luke on the opposite side. And a good back-to-back rounds now from the TF team, closing that gap and tying over 4 rounds apiece here. So, like I said, Mega had to pick up one, win a round, lose a round, they would have had this in the bag. But since they aren't winning any rounds, they're going to get hit struggle streak very soon. Now, this is their chance to try and change it up because TF did that and they won 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that's right, and that's all they needed to do now. Round for round will bring them to around 11, and it's not where you want to be, no matter which team you're playing for, really, unless you're on that big comeback trail. But the faction, they want to win 2 more rounds in a row and try and take it out 6-4. So we'll see what they can do there on the attack. Luca did try and put out some nades, but he did really corner himself as soon as they were able to see him. They just pinched him there, took him down. Eminence did drop as well, so a 3v3 situation now as Swifty just watching that flank there, waiting for someone to push him. There is a player there in the yellow room, and I don't think they know about it. The faction just still trying to scope down that A street and get something going up that side. Shots go out, and Blue's going to take down back there, so a 3v2 situation in favour of the faction. They should be able to push in and get this bomb plant down as the 2 teammates cover him, but doesn't seem like they want to do that. Swifty just staying around bomb, but the nade coming out of Hydra. Beautiful there, 2v2 situation now with 30 seconds left.
That's one thing I've always loved about Hydra, especially on this map. He and his nades, there's pinpoint precision on where he needs to hit them from to be able to land right on bomb sites. And one player's right in front of him. In a 1v2 it was. Now it's a 1v1. Blue does have bomb. He was putting it down there at 8. Decides to hightail it out of there. He's pretty much challenging that Hydra face to face when he could have put that bomb down. Blue's able to run into the inside here, right in front of him. Back to him. Hydra, 3 players down, I believe, during that round. And came up clutch just by chilling in a corner and hoping that Blue would come over to B instead of putting that bomb at A. Great knowledge and awareness of what a player might do in that sort of situation by Hydra, and pick up that round there for his team. They're 1 round away now, the Mega Squad, from taking out this S&D and leading the series in 2-0.
Yeah, and he just played it well. He knew that he didn't really have to contest. He was on the defense. Blue needed to make a play, so he just he gambled. He had a 50-50 chance. He stayed at B. And if it wasn't a B, the plant would have gone down, and then he would have been able to start to rotate. He had plenty of time to kill Luca, though, taking down the first kill there on Eminence, and the faction have just started off this round amazingly well. Luke did drop, though, so a 2v3 situation. Mega, Hydra, and Zeus. They've got to take this 2v3 to keep their team in the game. Push to around 11 there. Hydra's going to take down Swifty in the process, making it a 2v2 situation. But it'll be interesting to see what they can do, because the bomb is actually down over near that A side, and they need to go try and retrieve that before they can do anything about it.
Yeah, you'll see Blue now in that 1v2 situation here, and he needs to just stay alive and pick up these remaining players if he can. Oh, what an unlucky situation for Hydra at that time. Ran right in front of Blue's scopes, and he did get dropped fairly quickly there. Just like that, he saw the player in the corner. He got tags on him, Zeus, who has that bomb. He's going to try and make it over to B here. Will Blue be aware, use the awareness that Hydra using that last round here? He's thinking, is he still going to be there? Could he perhaps be putting it down? He's not, son. He's pushed it all the way across the B, and Bomb's going to now go down there, and they're going to be able to challenge up against yourself. Here was Zeus. Zeus is to stay alive and keep eyes on that bomb. Oh, I don't know if he just saw Blue in the left-hand corner of his screen. He's going to try and hide in the grass. Look at a sneaky little snake here at the moment. There he is there, top of that opposite building. He did see him there. Shots were coming out, however, and now they might be trading off here in a moment. Both players in the back. There it is there. Nice work by Blue to pick up that round for his team. And just like that, we are heading to a golden round number 11.
Yeah, well, we saw the Mega player jump on the roof there. Blue was able to work out exactly what he was going to do, and it just got in behind him, picked up that kill, and as you said, round 11, this is going to be interesting. Who is actually going to get the defensive side? To be honest, I'd rather be on the attacking side on this map, and that's what the faction have been able to get themselves. So it'll be interesting to see how Mega play this one in terms of whether they're going to try and be aggressive, just as aggressive as they be on attack, or whether they're going to stay passive. But Hydra picking up Luke early on, and back taking down Blue. Looks like they're going to go aggressive, and Killer Pie and Swifty now lift left in a 2v4 situation, and Killer Pie very, very red. Gonna have to back off that one.
Hydra just putting some shots over there at Killer Pie as well. I mean, tagged him before heavily, finished up the kill. However, you'll see him up high, just like that. A nice little two-piece, I think, with the scope there. I'm not too sure we had that scope. Have to wait and find out here in replay, but I think you got that two-piece one in the bottom right there. It is there, Zeus, and thanks to the calls of his teammate Killer Pie, hopping up and down in the background there through the forestry. Not going to mean much to that Morve's thermal, and you will see that round going in favour of Mega. Now Mega will lead it 2-0 in the series here in its best out of 5 for the losers bracket final. Of course, the winner goes on to that grand final to verse up against the X5 T1 boys, and no matter who wins, it's going to be a continuation because both teams did lose to X5 3-2 earlier on today, so it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen there. But some good scores overall in regards to that, but again, you see why Mega, with 3 players on 10 kills, that's sort of why you end up winning.
Yeah, it's just their slaying power at the moment that the faction finding it hard to deal with, really. They're just not going to be able to match what Mega are putting up in terms of kills, but we are going to go to a map number 3. It's a best of 5, obviously. The faction, they have a chance to come back. There's no reason why they can't take these next 3 maps in a row. They're an extremely good team, and I can see them doing it. But Mega, the way they're playing, they're also they don't want to let them. But we are going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have map number 3 between the faction and Mega.
But at the moment, the buzz name is Does Play. We're looking at 28 competitions over 28 days.